Pyramid Lake. remember if this is a real Flying J or a fake Flying J. I think this is a fake one. Pull in here and get some Flying J coffee if it's a real Flying J. Clean the windshield for y'all real quick. Alright, now y'all can see. Well, come on, get out of my way, would y'all just mosey on along. Okay, let me see. Where is the trailer washout? Okay, up here. Petro 219, let's see, 219A or B. $219A. Alright, be right back.
Home. Messaging. You have 5 hours and 3 minutes of remaining drive time.
219A. Be right back. Be right back. Okay. You still broadcasting? Still got a signal? Let me see. Hey, look, we are. Good deal.
You have 4 hours and 52 minutes of remaining drive time.
Okay. Got Pilot Coffee. Woohoo! Pilot Coffee. Alright, now. Let's head up over.
You have 4 hours and 52 minutes of remaining drive time. Home. Messaging.
Head up over to, can you get out of here or not? Get the trailer washed out. That's what I'm trying to say. Anybody remember when we spent the night here? I don't know, I guess last year sometime. And just so y'all know what happens and why the camera just...
Proceed northeast on I-5 north in 15 miles. Exit left to California 99 north.
Or why the feed just stops broadcasting without warning. There's a software glitch, I believe. Because the phone will be fine, the phone will charge, but all of a sudden it'll quit charging. We'll use more than we can, you know, broadcast. We actually use more faster than it can charge. And then the camera shuts off. I have to reboot it. And then it does all right for a little bit. Guy's running on his brakes. He's gonna burn him up. I smell brakes. It ain't mine because we ain't touched our brakes yet.
drive route. Drive to road behind you on I-5, or reroute from current location.
Now, is this one or two lanes? And turn right. No, just one, all right. With all the trucks, I thought, is it a double lane or what? Now, do you get to the blue beacon from here? Yeah, there you go. Streak and beacon. Looks like a little bit of a line, not bad though. I'll pop in chat to you with you guys for a minute if you want. Ain't done that for a while. Gotta say howdy to my road crew.
Home. Messaging. You have 4 hours and 26 minutes of remaining drive time.
Okay, let's pop into the chat room real quick. Hey, look, live chat's right here. Hey y'all, how you doing? so many of y'all are saying hi. I can't say hi to each one, so just howdy everybody. Boise, Idaho. Hey, I've been there many times. Boggy. Howdy from Australia. Well, howdy. Howdy from California. Somewhere out in California. Hey, look, there's two of you from Boise, Idaho there. And look, we got somebody checking in from the UK. How y'all doing? Tahoe, there you go. San Fernando Valley. Hey, we just went through there, I believe. Winston-Salem. Look at that. I've been there many, many times. There's Germany checking in. South Africa checking in. How many weeks have I been on the road? Last time I took time off was, I think, the second week of May. Can't remember that. I'm there for a washout only. Howdy, Berlin, Germany. Ramblin' Man from, I think, Springfield, Illinois. Am I right? Springfield? Craig Goodwin wants to meet Big Rig Steve. Why in the world would you want to do that? You got free coffee, free donuts? Well, send me an email. We'll see what we could work up. Howdy from France, Anderson, South Carolina, Boston, PA, Louisiana. Hey, look at that. I was right, Ramblin' Man. Springfield, Illinois. I remember you. Met you downtown, right? Plus, you brought me donuts, I think, once or twice. Am I going to shoot fireworks for the 4th? No, I'll be driving, probably. Am I going to go down the train track along the grapevine? Nah, don't think so. Roberta Schoolman made fresh coffee for me. There you go. Appreciate that. Newfoundland. Hey, believe it or not, I did ask for a trip from to Maryland from Los Angeles, and they didn't have anything. Mammoth Lake, California. Sounds familiar, but I don't remember where that is. Lemon Donuts, twice. I remember that. See, I may be a busy guy and all that other stuff, but I do remember the people that I've met. The Bronx, New York. I have delivered to, somewhere in the Bronx. Gosh, dog it, I can't remember. Gun Road or something like that. Dublin, Ireland. Ooh. France, on the way to Hamburg, Germany. Hey, that's my Germany trucker buddy. Lubbock, Texas. Look at that. Gun Hill Road. That's right. That's right. I delivered down there. No, I remember I delivered oxtail to some specialty meat market. What am I hauling right now? I'm empty right now, so I'm not hauling nothing. Yes, I was glad to get this last load finally delivered. It was a nightmare. I mean, it was good travel, but I just didn't have the hours, and I kept getting further and further behind and fighting that clock. But we got a 34-hour restart in, and we got a full slate of 70 hours, minus whatever I drove this morning. Oh, did I eat some of the Maryland crabs? No, Who eats oxtail? Oxtail. I don't know, but apparently they ordered like 20,000 pounds worth. So, so the folks up in Bronx, New York must love their oxtail. What am I picking up? I can't tell y'all just yet. Sometimes I can tell you afterwards, but I can't really tell y'all beforehand. Not that I'm trying to reach and get my pen. I wouldn't mind it, but I'm not supposed to, and we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to be liable for nothing, because just say something happened and our cargo or the truck or whatever did get stolen, then somebody would blame me because I told people on the internet. And that's the reason why I hide the cameras and whatnot, quote unquote, so you don't know where I'm at. It's just a security thing. I've been truck driving for 11 years. In September 6th will be 11 years. Where am I going to be stopping for the night? I'm not sure. It just depends on how long the shipper takes and all of that. Thinking a good guess would be Las Vegas, perhaps. Mason, been watching me for several years. Well, I appreciate that. Make sure you tell everybody. I could always use more viewers. Lake Wales, Florida. Boggy, what are you talking about that you're retracting your messages? Did I idle to stay cool in LA? Absolutely. I can't sleep when it's hot. I get super cranky when it's hot. Chicago. Howdy to Chicago. I got a buddy up in Chicago. If you've been following me, you know I hang out in outside of Chicago quite a bit. Let's see. What interstate do I love to travel on the most? They're all good. As long as they're moving, they're all okay. No, I have not ridden the Segway lately. Either it's been way too hot, or been dark, or mainly wouldn't be like, say, a sidewalk for me to roam around on. Because I'm not supposed to be riding the Segway out in the street, you know. You don't want your favorite truck driver to get run over to you. Move up one spot. Roll the windows.
4 hours and 17
roll the windows
minutes
down.
of remaining drive time.
You're welcome for the channel. I love doing it. Is my phone fixed? The software glitch. Well, I haven't quite figured out what the problem is. A lot of times if I simply let it shut down and reboot it and then let the battery charge up a little bit, I can get, you know, hour or two or whatever, another broadcast. I do what I can. I know it's a pain in the butt for y'all. Trust me, it's a pain in the butt for me as well. But I'm the only one that broadcasts live like this for extended amounts of time. So it ain't a perfect system, but you know, I do what I can. What do I think of I-70 through Colorado? I like it. It's a slow go through there if you're loaded, you know, because of all the mountains and all that stuff. But I like it. Beautiful scenery and all that. What's the weather out here? You can't see the weather? Beautiful sunshine. I don't know how many degrees it is. I've got a weather indicator on the website that'll tell you how fast I'm going and the temperature and all that other stuff. Ooh, 106 in Lubbock tomorrow. Well, glad you got here too, Ron. I don't know what you're asking. Do I do the Colorado Plains? I don't know. If you mean, do I roam around Colorado besides the interstate? Absolutely. I do all the back roads. Glad you like the website there, Bobby McB. I'm sorry. Old man eyes. Oh, do I like the Colorado Plains? I do. I like the open road, the back roads, all that stuff. I try to... It gets aggravating when I can't stop and play around the small towns. But, yeah, I do love all the back roads, Colorado included. What is the highest grade I've ever gone downhill? 7% downhill, 9% uphill. I appreciate that for calling me a good driver. I think Phoenix got to, 118 or something like that. Way too hot. Got 145 eyeballs. Well, actually double that, but 145 people with a pair of eyes watching us. Do I drive through downtown Chicago? I have in certain areas. It's not very often though. Well, thanks, Gary. You said my website's the best. I appreciate that. Trying to work on a new version of it, which will have a lot more information and all that. In the UK, go 56 miles an hour. In the US, trucks, it depends. Some states and highways have a truck speed limit and a car speed limit, and other states just have one speed limit, and it varies to where you're at and all that. I have a governor on this truck, which means I'm limited, quote unquote, 65 miles an hour.
You have 4 hours and 12 minutes of remaining drive time.
Ever seen a truck take the runaway ramp? That's actually a good question. I have not seen it, but I have passed a truck that was sitting in the runaway ramp. That would have to be a scary ride. The little brook is a rest area on Interstate 70, I think like mile 208 or something, called Curtin Ponds. It's out by Copper Mountain. Where do you call home? I'm from San Antonio, Texas, but I live in the truck full time, so I don't really have a home. What sort of food do I eat on the road? I try to eat good. Try to eat my steaks and chicken fried steak and all that other good stuff. Sometimes I'm just stuck with a hamburger. My favorite truck stop, you know, I really like the mom and pop ones. They're unique, they're different, they're not the same as the old cookie cutter brand name truck stops. Kinley 95, I like Kinley 95, I like Iowa 80, let's see, a couple of them like that. Even though those are brand names, they're still individually owned. So, do I ever cook in the truck? I do have a little heater. I have a coffee pot. I have a heater, I don't know what you want to call it. Little baby stove that I put soup in or ramen noodles in, or put my beans and carrots in, or whatever. You got to have something, you know, because sometimes you might be sitting at a shipper for 6, 8, 10 hours or whatever, so you need something. Plus it's got the old peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and all that other easy to make stuff. Do I have plans to retire? Well, not anytime soon. I got too many broadcasting miles to do for y'all. Where am I going in Ohio? If you look at the website, I put the new trip up. We're going to Napoleon, Ohio, just outside of Toledo. Oh, I ain't gonna retire for another 10 years at least. Yep, Love's is a good truck stop. Pilot used to be my favorite, but Pilot rips you off, basically. Opinions on I-77. A lot of hills, but it's all right. How do I concentrate on the long straight roads? I don't know. It just happens. It just does it. Have I been to Casper, Wyoming? I have. 2 months ago, maybe, or so. Spent the night in Gillette twice. I am actually trying to work on getting new t-shirts for the 10-year anniversary. For the 10-year anniversary, hopefully I'll have a new website, new t-shirts, all that stuff for y'all. They are going to wash the inside of my trailer, yes. They're not going to wash the outside. We do have truck restrictions for mountains. It depends on the situation and the weather and all that good stuff. So yes, it would be the same for us here. The 10 wheels and the 8 wheels, it depends if the trailer has super singles or dual tires. The truck I had before this had super singles on a tractor. This tractor has duals as well. So in this case right now, we have super singles on the trailer, and then of course the tractor's got the duals on it. Some more of the road music. I don't know if you mean play the radio or or what? The problem with that is if I play the radio, then I can't collect ad money. And if I can't collect ad money, I can't run the website. Because all those ads you see that play on the videos, or any ads you see on the website or the YouTube site for my channel, do belong to me. And that's what pays for the website. I use about $550 worth of mobile internet to bring this to you each month. So just trailer washout. So if you have an ad come up, if you watch it, I do get some money from that. And that helps pay all the bills. I do like that I drove 1,000,000 miles, but that's not Guinness Book record. There's some drivers that do 2, 3, and 4 million. But I do appreciate that. 1,000,000 miles, I am very proud of. Oh, the rumble strips. Ah, alright. How often do I get the truck washed? It depends. Depends how much time I have and how dirty it gets. I gotta pay for the truck wash. Company pays for the trailer, but I gotta pay for the truck. Now, just fair warning, when we go in this bay here to get the trailer washed, I will stop the broadcast. I've been told I cannot legally broadcast and you know, broadcast inside their bays because of the people working inside do not want to be on the internet, which I don't blame them. So I will have to stop the video, give you guys a break, and as soon as we get out, we'll start another broadcast. So if somebody tells me what city we're in, I could give this a title, or write it, you know, when I stop and it processes it, write it in the comments for the video. Have I tricked outside of the U.S.? I think you mean truck. No, I haven't. Allie Knight. I've heard something about her. I've never met her. I know there's other YouTube truck drivers out here, but I've never met any of them. Wheeler Ridge, California. Hey, Ken Laws. Do you know how to get in while I'm broadcasting? Do you know how to get into the YouTube site where my channel is, so while I'm broadcasting you could add the titles, add the highway, keywords, all that? That's why I let you get in there, but I don't know if you know how or not. Send me an email, because I would really like it if you did that. Ragtop normally did it, but I ain't seen him for a week now. Huntsville, Texas. Alright. Send me your email, because I don't even know what your email is, Ken. Alright, looks like it's our turn to go in, so I'm going to let y'all go. Go get a cup of coffee or lunch or whatever, and I'll see you back on the other side of the wash bay.